the Nigerian genius.
This is a Team UNIUYO. Live from the Clintonel Innovation Center, Aba. We are here at the center, the 11. Today we actually did not have a drink, just like yesterday. We engaged.
Talked about gathering of materials. So for the materials, we've gone a long way. We've gotten the ones we ordered online, and we also, like we said, we are pulling out resources from different strands. The resources is that we are also going to the recycle parts. We've gathered materials, like we went to a scrapyard to cannibalize this from a baby roller stuff. So we got this, 4 of these, so that this will minimize cost. Number one, it will also save the environment, because if this is thrown outside, the environment will pollute.
Based on voting, we had a cumulative highest vote for the day, seconded by Footmina. We got 10 points for having such feats. So this is the 10 points. So on presentation, we also had 10 points for having the best presentation. We came out with a point of 98%, followed by Footmina. On our time out to the mentors, the mentors they came around today. They are wonderful industrial experts. They came. In fact, one of them brought a good idea. Told us that instead of using the other mechanism to till the floor, why not place another form? See, something that will not have too many moving parts, will not be operated by motor, and it will just be welded or attached to the body of our robot, just the moving. And that was a good idea. In fact, we welcome that. We were likely to incorporate that if we have the chance. Nevertheless, we'll have that in mind, that if we bump into any obstacle, something that is above our limit, we'll still call them for help, because we cannot do everything. So on our project, we moved on with what we left off yesterday. So we continue with the design and our programming, and also went on to produce the shape, see, from a 3D printer and laser cutting. So our project is design and production of a farming robot that will take care of the farmer, such that the farmer will be away, either sleeping or go to another duty while the robot is farming. And also it will get some safety coverage, safety in the sense that if intruders attack the farm, or theft, criminals want to pillage from the farm, the robot will inform the farmer. So however, our subject matter is from the north. We are considering the north, that is the northeast itself, that has been ravaged by Boko Haram. So we are taking a typical case where the robot itself will tell the farmer that a Boko Haram member has crossed into the farm, alert the farmer, and also tell him when the farm is safe. However, our project is still in the mode. We are still making it take shape. We've gone past 70%. We are around 80% of it. So to do that, we're having motors, electric motors in place. We're having motors in the sense that we'll have servo motors. We'll have several cuts of our acrylic laser cut sheets. We will also take 3D print parts. We've done some of them, and majorly we are focusing on recycling, reuse of waste, because a bedeviling factor of Nigeria is waste management. You can see plastic everywhere around the street, so we want to use our little opportunity to deplete the amount of plastic waste. So this our project will focus on recycling materials, reuse of materials. As we've done, we've gone to the waste management area around Aba to pick up some of our components. This is part of the waste we gathered. We'll be using them. Nevertheless, let me take you through what our machine, our farming robot will be doing. We'll build parts for digging, for seeding, for covering, for watering. The reason being that we don't want the fact that the farmer came to dig today and plant, then when it comes to water the farm, he is being exposed to Boko Haram. So at this point, the robot will take care of several things, because as we'll be clearing too, we'll be doing ridging. So in terms of alert, since the robot has a feedback mechanism, we'll be working with our user interface, say our phone or our laptop. So maybe in that case, the farmer will be in his house having a phone or a laptop. Then if a Boko Haram or member or another kind of intruder enters the farm, it will send an alert, because we will have a camera to cover the farm space. So we'll also have a buzzer to notify people that an intruder has entered the farm. We will have an obstacle sensor, so that our robots will not bump into obstacles. We'll have limit switch, so that the robot itself will not encroach into another man's land. That is done for legal reasons, because we don't want our robots to go into another man's land, maybe a newly planted farm, to go and clear or weed there, to go and clear or continue seeding there. Our robot will be that smart that it will make a U-turn and come back to its original position. So we have taken several considerations. We've made the parts with plastics. Some of them are plastic, some of them are metallic, some of them will be composite. So we also incorporated wood in our case. So since we consider the northern region, we focus on terrain, we focus on humidity, that's sunshine, the amount of water in the atmosphere. So for terrain, we have a tire as wide as this, that to be up the hill, to be so high that you can climb any bump. But for humidity, we have a humidity sensor, like a soil moisture sensor that will sense the amount of water in the soil, then alert our water pump. If the humidity is low, it will allow the water pump to spray water into the ground. But if it is high, then the water pump will not be activated. Then we will have a light around our robot, that is colored light, you see red or blue around our robot, to scare other animals, because we know it has been practiced that a flipping colored light scare animals, say birds. So we use that to scare encroaching animals and save the robot from being attacked. Meanwhile, our robot will be made cheap, went our ways to gather scraps and waste to manage it, because the cost of buying those parts, the other parts are expensive. So that's why we're going to waste. One, we are saving cost. We are making that we are making it affordable, and we are also reducing the amount of waste in the environment. So at this point, we thank our viewers out there for working with us through this number of days. We thank the management of Clintonel Innovation Center for guiding us, giving us the right set of skills and the opportunity to come up with something robust and something wow as this. We are very confident that we will come out strong, come out victorious in this contest to make engineering a national statement. We will also make the Nigerian engineering world to go across the globe, so that the world will see Nigeria as an engineering home where innovators, technological experts, and people with good expertise come from. Thank you, and God bless you.
The Nigerian Genius.